NKTelco Sports welcomes you to Minster, Ohio, where the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers take on the Minster Wildcats. This game brought to you by Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, NKTelco, German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, First National Bank, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This is an NKTelco Sports production.
Good evening and welcome to high school football on NKTelco Sports. Tonight's game features the Minster Wildcats and the Lehman Cavaliers from Minster. I'm Dave Helmstetter. Alongside me is Ron Cruzy to bring you the action of these two high school grid rivals. The Minster Wildcats are coming off an impressive opening win. They found a quarterback in their first win, knocking off Fort Loramie.
They sure did. They needed to replace Josh Nixon from last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and they found Jared Yulesman, who last week, I think he ran for 211 yards in their win over Fort Loramie.
The Cavaliers of Lehman, of course, almost pulled one of the biggest upsets of the opening night of the season, losing only by a point to Fort Recovery, a defending state champ, Ron.
Yeah, and the main thing there was they had a very balanced attack, 174 yards passing, 164 yards rushing, so they'll try to continue that here tonight.
Exciting high school football on NKTelco Sports is up next when the Lehman Cavaliers meet the Minster Wildcats.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back here at Minster, it's the first home game of the season for the Minster Wildcats. They face the Lehman Cavaliers in a non-league contest. Minster won the opening game against rival Fort Loramie. Lehman lost a tough one to defending state champ Fort Recovery, 21-20. And tonight there's lots of different storylines in this one. Ron?
Yeah, there sure are. On paper, it looks pretty even. But, you know, last week, Gerald Yulesman had such a great night running the ball, 211 yards, and the quarterback from Lehman, Gilardi, had a nice evening, and he's only a sophomore. Yulesman is a junior, and, you know, both teams, Minster got off to the good start. Lehman came up 1 point short, so tonight should be very interesting.
There you see the Minster Wildcats here on their home turf. Wildcats 1-0 on the season. As we said, a 26-20 overtime win over rival Fort Loramie. And looking to go 2-0 as they come off a very successful season last year. And the Lehman Cavaliers, of course, they have not beaten Minster since 2013 when they won 33-18. Last week against Fort Recovery, they They outgained the Indians, 443 total yards to 323 yards, so it might lead us to believe that tonight we could see some offense, Ron.
Right. Lehman was very evenly distributed between passing and rushing, but I thought the one thing that stood out was they held Fort Recovery to 98 yards rushing. So it's going to be kind of a, can they do that against Minster with Yulesman running the ball the way he did? It'll be interesting to find out.
Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
First, we have Lehman. The number one key for them is stop the run. We just talked about it. Yulesman, 211 yards rushing. They need to slow him down. The other thing is they need to maintain their balanced offense. 170 yards passing, 164 yards rushing. And if they can keep Minster off balance by a balanced attack, that's going to be their advantage. For Minster, the first key is they need to open running lanes. We talked about Lehman holding Fort Recovery to 98 yards rushing, and Yulesman counteracts that. So they're going to have to open running lanes for Yulesman. Number two, they need to clean up the penalties. Last week against Fort Loramie, they had 7 penalties, and Dave, that's too many. So they need to cut that down.
And our opening kickoff, Jared Hilsman, the quarterback that we're talking about for Minster. He also kicks off for the Wildcats, and on a beautiful early September evening, football is upon us, and the Cavaliers will have the football first. They'll roll it up to the 30-yard line where they'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers, and let's see how the Lehman offense sets up. They're led by quarterback number 10, Elliot Gilardi. And last week, as Ron noted, Jake Earhart is their tailback, number 34, their top ground gainers for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers will be looking into the sun, football resting at their 30-yard line. Earhart will get the call, and he will be stopped immediately. Perhaps a loss of a yard on that play. That'll make it 2nd down and 11 as Cavaliers will lose a yard on the play. And this time, Lehman will move it about a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down and 8.
Passing situation here for Lehman.
Gilardi in the shotgun. He's going to look to his left. Pass is caught. And it'll be across the 36-yard line, but it'll be short of a 1st down. That means Lehman will be punting as the catch there made by wide receiver Seth Brown.
Hey, made a nice catch. The throw was behind him a little bit, and by the time he turned and hauled it in, Minster, nice tight coverage.
They'll make it 4th down and 4. And the Cavaliers will punt it away. That's Cam Lee, number 7. Bryce Smeezing going to still punt it away as Bryce Smeezing will watch it roll at the 30 and go to the 25, and Minster will be in business. And Lee, it looked like for a moment, Ron was thinking about taking off on that one.
Yeah, he looked and hesitated a little bit and thought better of it. Booted a nice one.
Minster football resting at the 25-yard line. Cavalier offense, there you see him onto the field.
Smeezing in the backfield with Yulesman.
Out of the shotgun. Hilsman, number 2, the junior, calls the signals. Smeezing will go to the right side. Brought down by number 5, outside linebacker Brandon Barhorst.
Nice run there by Schmazing, a nice cut back into the hole, nice blocking by the offensive line.
That makes it a 2nd and 1 for Minster. Offense looks to the sidelines for the signal. There you see Hillsman. Schmazing is to his left. Receiver to the far left. This time Hillsman will keep it. Strong move and brought down by number 50, Logan Richard. Inside linebacker for the Cavaliers brings him down, but it's a Minster first down, their first down of the evening. Pickup of 3 yards. Football will nestle in at the 37. Niemeyer will come to the right side. He's number 15. Isaac Schmazing, number 4, will go to the left side. Hillsman, handoff, Schmazing. Got some running room.
He could be gone.
Going to cut it back up. 1 man to beat, and number 5 pulls him down. Brandon Barhorst got a hand on him at about the 20, and before it's over, Schmazing gets the football to, we'll call it about the 17-yard line. So a nice run by Bryce Schmazing, and Wildcats using Schmazing so far here in the opening drive.
Another nice run by Schmazing, 49-yard scamper. And it looked like he was gone, and Lehman defensive back made a nice play there, grabbing him by the back of the shirt.
Hillsman, he's going to go right side. Across the 15. Brought down Jared Rourke, number 4, linebacker, pulls him down.
Now they got it down to the 13.
2nd down and 5, football resting at the 13-yard line. Little different set for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the left side. This time Schmazing on Hillsman's right. Hillsman. Nice defensive play there by number 8. That's Seth Brown, defensive end for the Cavaliers. Sets up a 3rd down and 4, football to 12.
Be interesting to see now if Minster looks to pass the ball, if they think they can run the ball for 4 yards. It might be in 4-down territory.
Snap comes to Hillsman. Handoff Schmazing. He'll go right side. This is where they've been getting their yardage. And Schmazing will find the end zone. Bryce Schmazing with 7:13 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Runs 12 yards for the first score of the evening, and Minster is up 6-0 over Lehman. That's been the play that Lehman has not been able to stop here on the opening drive. Schmazing to the right side. Extra point kick, no good. We got a replay. Let's take a look at Schmazing's run. There it is.
There's that sweep to the right, and he just outruns everybody.
Good speed by Schmazing, and he's in the end zone. Our score, Minster 6, Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Minster has the 6-0 lead as they just scored, and good coverage on the kickoff following the Minster score. And
so far, Dave, it looks like maybe Lehman is keen on Yulesman, which we thought maybe they would, and shutting off the inside. Smeezing's running around on the outside.
Yeah, Hilsman was 211 yards rushing in the game against Fort Loramie, and he was the horse, so to speak, for the Wildcats, as he was the dominant offensive player.
Yeah.
Earhart will go to the right side across the 30 to near the 32.
Yeah, in that game also, along with that 211 yards, he carried the ball 30 times. That's quite a few.
Gilardi, the quarterback for Lehman. He'll lose the football. Scramble for it.
It's going to be an incomplete pass. His arm was definitely going forward, even though he tried to hold up.
Incomplete pass, and that makes it a 3rd and long, 3rd down and 7 for Lehman. Not sure if it slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, he was going to throw it, and about halfway through the motion, he was going to hang on to it, and it got out of his hands.
So Gilardi will call the shots. He'll keep it left side. Nice defensive play there. Number 34 for the Wildcats, August Bainline with the play. 6'3", 190-pound sophomore comes up with a big 3rd down play, and it's a loss of a couple, so that's going to make it 4th down and 8.
Showed nice speed, getting out on the outside and make that tackle.
Stayed home and made the play. All the motion going to the other side.
Timeout, Lehman.
Lehman will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Our score, Minster 6, Lehman nothing. We'll be back after this.
As a father of 2 teenage daughters and husband to a lovely wife, thanks, hun, it is important for me to look out for myself and my family. Fiber is one of the most important things in my day. Fiber keeps me healthy, sane, and stress-free. NKTelco Fiber, fast and reliable, keeping our household sane by keeping their devices connected.
NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
It's going to be a fake punt. That's going to be trouble. They'll kick it away. They're good at running around and then kicking the ball because it's going to end up at the 33.
He sprinted out to the right like he was going to maybe take off or maybe punt it, and then the Minster player come up and he reversed field and come to the left, and all of a sudden he looks up, another Minster guy, and he decides to punt.
Cam Lee, number 7, the Lehman punter, and that's the second time they've tried a similar play.
Yeah, it's almost like he's going to do a rugby style kick out to the right, but that time he couldn't get it off.
But in both situations, Minster was prepared for it.
Yes.
So Wildcats will have the football again, and now Lehman's defense is going to have to dig in and stop this rushing game of the Wildcats. Schmeezing, right side, still on his feet. Drives forward before he is stopped by number 4, Jared Rourke.
20-yard scamper there. That time he cut it back up on the inside, made a nice run there. Instead of going outside, he cut it inside.
Schmeezing's having quite a first quarter here. 5:34 to go. Minster 6, Lehman nothing. Second possession of the night for Minster. This time it'll be Hillsman. Still on his feet. Finally brought down there by Owen Smith.
8-yard gain on that little scamper.
Little different wrinkle that time for Minster. Number 25, Jack Heitbrink, is in the backfield for the Wildcats, and he's still in, standing next to Hillsman. He's a sophomore. This time Heitbrink will carry it straight ahead. Power football is brought down by number 55, Wyatt Long for Lehman. Football moves to about the 37-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Minster.
You get the feeling they're setting them up for the play fake and pass.
2 receivers will go to the left side. Bainline will come back over to the right side. Niemeyer is also on the right side. Hillsman, he'll go right. He's going to run it. Pick up a 4. 2nd down and 6. Minster getting the signal or the play from the Minster sideline. Hillsman has it. They'll settle into their offense. Heitbrink to the left. Niemeyer is wide left. Hogenkamp is wide right. Hillsman's going to go off the left side. He'll get to about the 30-yard line. Going to make it 3rd down, and we'll call it 3.
Hillsman has 7 rushes so far, nothing real big. The largest one is 8 yards, but it's, it's 3 here, 3 there, 4 here, 4 there.
Schmeezing back into the lineup. He'll be to Hillsman's right. Schmeezing gets the call, left side. Schmeezing, he's got that speed, close to the end zone. Gonna mark it at the 1.
So that's a 29-yard scamper.
Take a look at this one. Beautiful. Yeah. Look at the speed. Breaks the tackle, off he goes.
That's the first time he went to the left.
Trying to get it in.
Touchdown.
Hillsman gets it in. And Minster has their 2nd score. And so far here this evening in the first quarter, the Wildcats doing the job on the ground. .38, Brock Miller will try the extra point. Jacob Hoying with the hold. Snap is good. Kick gets blocked. And the extra point is no good for the Wildcats. Take a look at that one again. Take a look at Schmiesing's run. Look at that.
Right between the left guard, left tackle, and off he goes.
Almost got into the end zone. Just a step or so, and he was there.
Yeah.
Our score, Minster 12, Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hillsman will kick it off. Lehman will foul on the football at the 25. Number 20, Dylan Arland, bobbled it and wisely fell on it at the 25. That's where the Cavaliers will take over, 1st and 10.
Unofficially, Dave, I got Schmiesing 5 rushes for 120 yards.
Pretty good first quarter. 2 minutes and 25 seconds still remain. Gilardi's going to drop straight back. Pressure's on him. Pass is going to be ruled incomplete. Host of Wildcats there, led by number 50, Alex Oldigus. Good pressure there by the Wildcats defensive line. And that sets up a 2nd and 10. Earhart will go nowhere. And again, Oldigus. And Jack Heitbring, number 25, also in on the play.
That's becoming pretty evident that they're going to have to start passing.
Third down and 10. That was Bryce Schmiesing on the blitz. Or rather, Bryce Schmiesing on the blitz. And that's a big loss there for Lehman. Puts the football all the way back to the 18.
Loss of 7 yards.
Cam Lee, number 7. He'll stand at his own 5. This time they are going to fake it. Got a long way to go, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. Pass was caught by Dylan Arnold. And that'll give Minster great field position, Ron.
Again, it's just 3 and out, and boy, if you're not going to convert on a fake punt, that's not the place to do it there.
Football is going to be at the Lehman 28-yard line.
Yeah, nobody was fooled there for Minster at all because they've seen.
Third time they've punted, third time they've done it.
Right.
Hillsman, the only back for Minster. Looking for Schmiesing. Downfield. Schmiesing has a touchdown. First play after
Turnover.
Turnover, or exchange of downs technically, but boy, Minster makes Lehman pay for it in big fashion there with a beautiful pass from Hillsman to Schmeezing.
That pass was right on the money. Schmeezing went up and got it.
Of course, Schmeezing, the all-time leading receiver for Minster, so quite capable of making the catch in the play. Let's see if Minster can get the extra point. Kick this time is up. It's no good. And so with 1:05 to go in the opening quarter of play, Minster 18 and Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse.
At its peak there.
Boy, that's beautiful play, beautiful camera work. That's a great execution all the way around. Hillsman will kick it away. They'll pick it up at the 11. Long way to go. It's tough when you go north and south in this game.
And like you said, Dave, that was a perfect time to do it. Right after a turnover, then you go for the first pass of the game.
Looking for a run all the way, and Hillsman and Schmeezing have probably practiced that play just a few times in their career, and let alone this year. Let's see what the Cavaliers can do. Need to get something going. Earhart's going to go to the right side, but he's going to find the Minster defense. Number 50, Alex Oldigus, and number 9, Anthony Bainline in on the stop. Gilardi looking to throw. Down over the middle, finds an open receiver, and Lehman has their first down of the night. They move to about the 38-yard line. Pass to Michael Bunker, 6'5" tight end to junior, number 99, makes the catch. Lehman trying to put a drive together here in what's been a scoring first quarter for Minster. Oh, intercepted. Carter Hogenkamp with the interception. And Minster will have the football back with just 3 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Bad bounce for Lehman.
Bounced right off the shoulder pads, right up in the air. Picked off.
Let's take a look at that another one. Take a look at this one again.
Right off of
the Minster defender. Hogenkamp steps in, makes the interception, and Minster's going to have yet another opportunity with the football at the 27.
We'll see what they do after this turnover.
Snap goes to Hillsman. Schmeezing picks his way through the line. He's got a room, and he finds the end zone. And as time expires in the first quarter, Minster has scored for the 4th time, Ron.
It's just a Schmeezing show right now. He can't do anything wrong. Shortest run he's had is 10 yards.
Here comes the snap. Kick is up. Kick is wide left. Let's take another look at the run. Amazing. There you see him go right through the line. Quickness.
Yeah, there we go. Right off tackle and through the hole, and away he goes.
Beautiful run by Schmeezing, and that puts the Wildcats up by 4 scores. Minster 24, Lehman nothing. We'll be back after this.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Dad, I think that this is the right choice. It's not safe anymore, you all alone in the house.
Let the fun begin. Elmwood, a lifestyle for everyone.
I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco, German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwiedemann's Pharmacy, and New Knoxville Supply, bringing you tonight's game between Minster and Lehman. And on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, it's Minster 24 and Lehman nothing. It was a dominating first quarter by the Wildcats, offensively, defensively, and almost a nice season for Schmeezing, Bryce Schmeezing, in the first quarter.
Right. Unofficially, I had him for 147 yards. And the only thing that they could improve upon is the extra points. They didn't make, they're 0 for 4 on the extra points.
Lehman will have the football to start the second quarter of play, and it's going to rest at the 30-yard line for the Cavaliers, who will try to get something going. And in their last possession, they completed a pass, a nice pass, and got their first down. And then the second one bounces off a Minster defender right into another Minster defender, Carter Hogenkamp, and the Wildcats are in business for their to set up their 4th score of the quarter.
And already, they're forced into basically passing the ball already at the start of the second quarter. Is about the only way they're going to get back into the game.
Gilardi will take the option play and pick up about 9 yards, making it 2nd down and 1 for Lehman.
And he had a pretty big game against Fort Recovery, and that's only his 2nd attempt at rushing.
Under pressure, but he gets it away, and it's going to be incomplete. Third down and a yard for Lehman. Gilardi. Earhart in the backfield. Gilardi's going to keep it. They be stopped by number 2, Jared Hillsman, who called his number a few times tonight, and also number 34, August Bainline.
He's going to be about a half yard short of the first down.
Wildcats immediately had gotten pressure on Gilardi, but he stepped up only to find Hillsman and Bainline, and it'll be 4th down and short. Lehman's going to go for it. Earhart should have the first down. That's Lehman's second first down of the half. Gilardi, going to be a draw play. Earhart. Number 56 for the Wildcats, Luke Putoff, 6'5", 330-pound junior, makes the stop that time.
That's about a 1 yard loss there for the Cavaliers.
Oldigus, Putoff, and Prenger across the front for the Wildcats. With the pressure on Gilardi, he's going to take for flight across midfield and should have a first down, and does. Now, mark it at 46. Let's take another look at that one. Gilardi on the scramble. See it cross midfield.
Yeah, Minster missed that initial tackle and off he went. It was wide open to the right.
Gilardi fake. He's going to throw it. Caught and brought down by Jared Hillsman. Pass for Cam Lee, number 7. Makes it 2nd down and short. Call it a yard. Gilardi in the backfield. Next to him is Earhart. Earhart will get the football. Number 34 for the Wildcats in on the stop. Augie Bainline. Third down and 5, football up to 41. Cavaliers changing the play. Earhart's going to step behind the quarterback. And there's going to be a sack, and there you see number 50, Alex Oldigus, who's making a living tonight in the backfield of the Cavaliers. And this time Lee will be asked to punt it away.
That was a loss of 9.
4th and 14. Schmeezing with the fair catch at the 22. 7:35 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, and Minster 24, Lehman nothing.
Well, it's that time where it gets easier to call plays if you're on the Minster sideline.
It's always easy when they all work.
Yeah.
I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school football. Today's game can be seen on NKTelco Cable Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Friday, September the 2nd at 11 p.m. Tuesday, September 6th at 7 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at NKTelco.net.
There he goes again.
Another nice run by Bryce Schmeezing as you get a great view of it from the sideline. Take a look at this one again.
He broke one tackle and away he goes.
Off he goes. Cross midfield to the 40 and
a 42-yard run there.
Going to rule that he stepped out of bounds at the 35. 42-yard run by Schmeezing, and it's 1st and 10, 7:26 to go. First half of football. Left side, Hillsman. He'll cut upfield. Nice gain by Hillsman.
15-yard scamper there by Hillsman.
There you see it again. Hillsman left side.
Oh, a nice block on the outside there by the wide receiver.
First and 10 for Minster. Football at the 20. Hillsman rolls to his left for the end zone, and it's just out of the reach.
Just a little too late. He had him open initially and just held it a little bit too long. Ran out of room there in the end zone.
Let's take a look at that one again. You see the throw, just a little bit long. That was number 34, Bainline. Back to live action, 2nd down and 10. Hillsman's going to drop straight back.
Little bubble screen.
Going to find the end zone. Yes, he does, and that's number 15, Jonathan Niemeyer. And the Wildcats score their 30th point of the night. Miller with the extra point. Snap is good. The kick is up.
They got one. All right.
6:39 to go. Minster 31 and Lehman nothing. There you see the play and the extra point tacked on.
Schwieterman Pharmacies began serving the people of Ogways County in 1916 when Urban Schwieterman purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Jared Hillsman will tee it up for Minster. The Wildcats dominating here in the first half of play, Ron.
Yeah, like we said, about everything they do is turns to gold, but there he spread it around a little bit and hit Jonathan Niemeyer on a, looked like a little bubble screen there, and he just took it right up the middle, and 20-yard touchdown.
Kick is away. Going to do a reverse. Going to get the football up to near the 35. First and 10 for Lehman. I always say that the biggest improvement in football comes between the first and second games for a team, and we're going to gauge Minster's effort. There's a huge jump here this evening.
Sure is.
Up the middle, Earhart across midfield. It's going to get to about the 46 of Minster.
By far the biggest gain they've had on the ground.
Earhart again. It's time. Anthony Bayline, number 9, in on the stop. Gain of about a yard. Make it 2nd down and 9. Gilardi fakes to Earhart, steps up in the pocket, throws it down over the middle, tucked away. Number 9, Anthony Bayline, tipped it away. And
nice defensive play there. Timed it just right when the receiver's going to put his 2 hands on it, he tipped it away.
3rd down and 9 for Lehman. Two receivers to Gilardi's left. Earhart. Gilardi will keep it. Nice fake there by Gilardi, and 4th down, and we'll call it 2. And the ball sitting at the 38-yard line, so Lehman here definitely can go for it.
Big hole there for Earhart.
It's number
that wasn't Earhart.
6. A scramble for that number. First time we've called it. Looked like Owen Smith. 5'11" junior with the run that time.
13-yard gain.
Take a look at that one more time.
Big hole there. He hit it. Ran it straight down field.
Tackle there by Carter Hogenkamp. Gilardi drops back. He throws over the middle. This time it's caught. Catch there by number 4, Jared Rourke. Gilardi steps up, gets it over to Cam Lead. He's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Lehman.
Good throw there by Gilardi.
Puts the Cavaliers on the scoreboard. Ends a string of 31 straight points by the Wildcats. Michael Denning, number 17, will try the extra point for Lehman. Snap is good. Kick is up. Also good. So Lehman's on board with the touchdown and conversion point. Our score, Minster 31, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Lehman is on the scoreboard after what's been a tough first half so far for the Cavaliers, but that time they put a nice offensive drive together and found the end zone.
Yeah, that was the first drive where they really mixed it up. They had a couple nice runs. Maybe had Minster off balance a little bit on that drive.
Cavaliers will kick it away. Loose football picked up at the 5, and Lehman's going to cover him up inside the 5.
So momentum is on Lehman's side right now with a touchdown and a little break they got there with dropping the kickoff, pinning Minster inside the 5-yard line.
Hillsman had a tough time handling it there, and ball moves in, placed at, we'll call it the 4-yard line. So Minster deep in their own territory, worst field position of the first half for the Wildcats.
So we might see a little dose of sneezing again, you think?
Well, the choices have been pretty good. Give it to Schmeezing or Hillsman. I think they'll give it to Hillsman right now. I think Hillsman will keep it, but Schmeezing's a good choice too.
A 16-yard scamper.
Football goes across the 20, and so much for field position. When you got Schmeezing, he's have to scurry back to the Minster record books. He's got to, at the rate he's going, he's going to have to be on a pace to set some sort of a record tonight.
He's over 200 yards right now, unofficially, that I have.
Picking him up 20 yards at a clip. And Cavaliers, which had a little bit of momentum there and pinned the Wildcats back into the 4-yard line, now find Minster out at their own 20. Hillsman, he's going to keep it this time. This time they're going to find him. And he'll lose a couple.
So now they're playing a little bit against the clock at under 3 minutes here in the second quarter.
Height break number 25 is in the backfield for Minster. Hillsman will call the signals. Hillsman will keep it right up the middle. Number 34 in on the stop for the Cavaliers. That's Jacob Earhart. 5'10", 185-pound running back and linebacker in on the stop that time. Makes it 3rd down and 8. Snap a little high. Hillsman brings it down. He's going to throw it long, intended for Niemeyer, and just off his fingertips.
He put that right where he should, just right off Niemeyer's left hand.
Cam Lee defending for Lehman. We'll make it 4th down and 8. And Schmeezing will punt it away for Minster.
Is this their first punt, Dave, of the ball game?
It is their first, I do believe. Had a lot of kickoffs.
You're right.
Schmeezing will stand at his 8-yard line. Nice high kick. It's going to go out at the 44-yard line.
A real nice punt there, and they had nice height on it right at the sideline. Impossible to run that back.
Brandon Barhorse, number 5, back deep for Lehman, and he had no choice but to let the ball go out of bounds. So Lehman with 1:34 to go.
We'll see if Lehman can keep the momentum on their side now. You know, touchdown, nice kickoff inside the 5. Held Minster to 3 and out there. Or it wasn't 3 and out. Schmeezing had that run in there.
Gilardi being chased. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 49, near midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That'll make it 2nd down and 6. Gilardi looks to his left, looking for the short pass. It's completed. And the Cavaliers will have the 1st down. Cam Lee will make the catch, get the 1st down. Gilardi be the only one in the backfield as we have 1:13 to go. It's Cam Lee. Nice combination there between Gilardi and Lee.
They got a hook up there 2 times in a row. One on a little hitch pattern, and another one on a little out pattern.
Gilardi back to throw, under pressure, finds an open receiver, and that'll be number 20, Dylan Arnold. Arnold comes out of the backfield, and he'll have a 1st down. And Lehman we're under a minute to go. First National Bank scoreboard says 58 seconds. Minster 31, Cavaliers 7. Lehman trying to get some momentum. We've got a timeout on the field. Our score, Minster 31, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
As a father of 2 teenage daughters and husband to a lovely wife, thanks, hun, it is important for me to look out for myself and my family. Fiber is one of the most important things in my day. Fiber keeps me healthy, sane, and stress-free. NKTelco Fiber, fast and reliable, keeping our household sane by keeping their devices connected.
NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Lehman trying to get their 2nd score of the night as they've got a good drive going. Gilardi throws for the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Lehman. 52 seconds on the scoreboard clock. It's going to go, I believe, to number 20, and that's Brandon Rourke. Or make that Dylan Arnold. Dylan Arnold with the catch. Denning will kick the extra point. It's up, and it's good, and Lehman has scored twice. Our score now, Minster 31. Take a look at the play again. Lehman 14. Here you see their second touchdown. Right there is Arnold.
Threw it right over the defender, giving him a little bit too much space.
Our score again, Minster 31 and Lehman 14. We'll be back after this.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Minster will return it. Bobbled the ball on the kickoff. They'll fall on it. Bryce Schmeezing will fall on it, and Minster will be in business. 1st and 10 here with 45 seconds to go in the half, and Cavaliers bouncing back on their last 2 possessions, Ron, with a couple of nice drives.
Right. All of a sudden, you know, they get that first touchdown on a nice drive that they had, and it seemed like momentum just switched to their side. And what we thought was Minster battling the clock on their last possession, they have to punt the ball, and Lehman picks up right where they left off and scores another touchdown. So wouldn't be surprised to see Minster take a knee maybe here. I don't know.
45 seconds left in the half. Hillsman is going to give it to Schmeezing. They go across right up to the 25. Make it 2nd down and 4.
That's his shortest run of the half. First play of the game, he had a 10-yard run.
Clock counting down. 15 seconds on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hillsman is going to give it to Schmeezing. Right side he goes. Has the first down, moves it across to about the 32-yard line, but it's going to end the first half of football here at Minster. Our score, the Minster Wildcats 31 and the Lehman Cavaliers 14. We'll be back right after this.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV and
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Here at Minster, the
Dad,
Wildcats
I think that
enjoying
this is the right
a
choice.
31-14 lead over
It's not
Lehman.
safe anymore, you all alone in the
Statistically,
house.
a rather impressive first half for Minster, particularly in the rushing column, Ron.
Yeah, we'll go down here on the statistics. Rushing yards for Lehman, 19 rushes for 52 yards. Minster, 21 rushes for 258 yards. 212 of those belong to Bryce Smeezing. First downs, Lehman had 9. Minster had 13 first downs. Lehman 123 yards passing. Minster 48 yards passing. Completions, attempts, interceptions, 10 of 15 for Lehman, 1 interception. Minster threw the ball 4 times, completed 2. Punting, Minster punted once for 33 yards. Lehman punted 3 times, 33-yard average. Minster had 1 fumble. They did not lose it. They recovered it. Penalties, we talked about Minster having 7 penalties last week. This week, neither team had a penalty. We played a penalty-free half of football. So time of possession was pretty well even. Lehman actually had the ball longer than Minster, 12 minutes and 59 seconds, almost 13 minutes to Minster's 11 minutes. And I think a lot of that has to do with the big play capability of Minster. They didn't have the ball very long, but they scored quickly. So that kind of did that, and I don't know, to give you a rundown on the scoring of the first half, Minster, 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. I had a 13-yard TD run by Smeezing. The kick was no good. Score was 6-0. 2 minutes and 29-second mark, a 1-yard run by Yulesman. The extra point was blocked, 12-0 Minster. Then with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the first quarter, Minster goes up 18-0 on a 28-yard pass from Yulesman to Smeezing. The kick was no good. As the time ran out in the first quarter, Minster got a 27-yard touchdown run from Bryce Smeezing to make the score 24-0. The kick was no good. Begin the second quarter at the 6:39 mark. Minster had a 20-yard touchdown pass from Yulesman to Jonathan Niemeyer, and the kick was no good, and that made the score 31-0 Minster. Then Lehman got on the board with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter on a 25-yard pass from Gilardi to Lee. The kick was good, made the score 31-7. Then they get the ball back, and they score with 52 seconds left in the first half on a 24-yard pass from Gilardi to Arnold, and that made the score 31-14 as they made the extra point. So that's the scoring recap of the first half, and the big part of the game right now is Bryce Smeezing with 212 yards rushing in the first half.
So we'll take a break here right before the opening kickoff of the second half. Our score is Minster 31 and Lehman 14. We'll be back with the second half kickoff right after this.
Dad, I think that this is the right choice.
It's not safe anymore, you all alone in the house.
Let the fun begin. Elmwood, a lifestyle for everyone.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
There you see the Minster Wildcats as they head to the sidelines, and we're just a few seconds away from the kickoff of the second half here at Minster. Wildcats up 31-14, and talking about the performance that Bryce Schmiesing had in the first half, 212 yards rushing, which second half here as we see the Lehman Cavaliers as they about to take the field. This puts Schmiesing within reasonable distance of a potential school record rushing for this evening, and that's held by Ty Parks with 302 yards.
And Bryce had the 212 on 10 carries, so if my math is correct, he moved that decimal point over one. You got 21.2 yards a carry, so he would need approximately 5 more carries at that rate.
At that rate.
At that rate. That's the key.
We'll see what happens as the Wildcats send out their unit to receive the football, and Lehman, the Cavaliers, now breaking their huddle. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game between Minster and Lehman is brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco, German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwiedemann's Pharmacy, and New Knoxville Supply bring you tonight's game between Minster and Lehman.
What a nice night for a football game, Dave.
Beautiful evening, very comfortable. Opening week of the season was just a little bit hot. We had the lightning. Of course, Minster fans, they had to experience the 90-minute plus delay with lightning in the opening win over Fort Laramie, but at least the evening was well worth it. Kickoff of the second half is underway, and
flag down, probably offsides on the kickoff, the way it looks.
One thing we also would note, and the keys to the game earlier, we talked about penalties, and Minster had a great first half when it comes to that statistic.
Mm-hmm. And that's the first penalty of the ball game right there.
It's a 5-yarder.
You don't think somebody brought that to their attention at the halftime that there are no penalties? They get that out of the way right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
Football will go back to the 35.
Little breeze, maybe about a 5 to 7 mile an hour out of the north. So it's across the field breeze, so it shouldn't affect play at all.
here we go, and Lehman's kick is away. Going to bounce to about the 1 yard line where it's picked up by Hillsman. And
Hillsman thought it was going to roll into the end zone, and he left it go, and all of a sudden the ball stops
about the half-yard
yeah.
line. And he had to pick it back up, and the football will be at the 5. So the Wildcats really for about the third straight possession here have kind of had their backs to the wall, and this has been the time when the Lehman has been able to make a little progress on offense. They've won the battle of field positions.
Yeah.
And of course, you go back to that first half, and you go the fake punt that put Minster in some great field position for that third score. And
that was a big play there. And it turns out that the last 2 kickoffs that Lehman has had, Minster has made an error in judgment on both of those.
Snap goes back to Hillsman. He's going to go up the middle. And he'll pick up about 5 yards. Call it second down and 5.
See how long it takes to go to Mr. Smeezing.
Smeezing in the backfield. He's number 10. Handoff. Smeezing still on his feet. Stop there by number 20, Dylan Arnold, but Smeezing has the first down, and Minster begins a drive here to start the second half.
6-yard gain, that cuts into his average per carry here.
One big play, though, can change that all. Stoppage of play, and now we set the clock, and off we go. Under 11 minutes to go, third quarter, just starting the second half. Hillsman, the quarterback, number 2. Fake handoff, Smeezing. He's going to drop back and throw it long.
It's open.
Niemeyer's got it. He'll bring it down to about the 34-yard line. Jonathan Niemeyer with the catch, 6'3", senior wide receiver. Let's watch it again, the fake to Smeezing. And Hillsman tosses it along to Niemeyer, and game-saving stop there by Cam Lee, number 7. Just had to stop his, just had to come back for it for just a half step. And that's,
he had him beat by about 3 or 4 yards there. If he wouldn't have had to slow down, he was off to the races.
Nice completion. This time Hillsman will run with it. He'll go right side. Across the 30. Near the 25 and close to that first down. Going to be just a little bit short of it, I believe. There's a nice look at a portion of the Minster offense. Second down and a yard. Gonna throw it. Rolls left.
Got him.
Nice pass play. Isaac Smeezing, number 4, makes the reception. Beautiful play by Hillsman to Smeezing. Isaac Smeezing this time. And it's a Minster touchdown with 9:24 to go, 37-14. Minster with a lead. That was an impressive drive, Ron.
Yes, it was. They did it by the pass mainly there. Lehman's looking for the run, and they come out passing the ball, and people are wide open.
Extra point kick by Brock Miller. Snap is good. Kick is up.
He's got it.
Good. Take another look at the touchdown here. Rolls to his left. Right on the numbers, and Isaac Schmeezing finds the end zone. Our score, 9:24 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Minster 38 and Lehman 14. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Minster are very impressive on that drive run using the passing attack.
Right. Something they kind of shied away. They only threw the ball 4 times in the first half, and right away here in the third quarter they come out throwing the ball. And obviously Lehman wasn't looking for that.
Owen Smith, number 6, with a return for Lehman. And the Cavaliers, who scored the last 2 touchdowns of the first half, try and get the offensive momentum going here after the nice drive by Minster, 96-yard scoring drive or so.
See if Minster's made any adjustments at halftime.
Pass is complete. Bunker will make the catch. Gilardi a little bit of a difficulty there with the snap that time, but nonetheless gets the pass off, and that'll gain the Cavaliers 2 yards, make it 2nd down and 8. Gilardi fakes, he'll go left, there's pressure on him, and that's Bryce Schmeezing doing it also on defense. Schmeezing with the sack.
A loss of about 3 yards there.
Third down and 14. Gilardi's going to throw it. Cam Lee. They got number 8 on the reception. That's Seth Brown. Brown with the reception. It's 4th down and about 5. Cavaliers are going for it. It's going to go long.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. It's going to be number 18 for Minster with the interception. That's Mike Kettner.
Made a nice play on that ball there. He ball fakes it and throws it long, and Kettner right on his man, turned around, located the ball, and hauled it in.
Battle for the possession of the football. Kettner has it, and Minster has the football. Good field position at their 30-yard line.
Okay, now the momentum has definitely switched back to Minster. We'll see if they can keep it going here. Schmeezing's back out on the field with Yulesman.
Let's see what the Wildcats have in store. 96-yard drive to start the second half. Yulesman will call the signals. Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. Brought down by number 5, Brandon Barhorst for Lehman.
Gain of a yard. Make it 2nd down and 9. Hulsman and Schmiesing in the backfield. Hulsman will take it. He's going to give it to Schmiesing. This time the Lehman defense will dig in and stop him.
That was a slow developing play there for some reason. I'm not sure what caused that, but from here it just looked like everything was in slow motion.
Wyatt Long, a 6', 200-pound senior on the stop for Lehman.
Schmiesing's flanked out here to the left.
3rd down and 9. Hulsman. Alex Lemkool, number 8 on the reception. 5'11" junior. So that makes it 4th and 3, and that means Schmiesing will be forced to punt it away for Minster. Cam Lee is deep for Lehman.
Flag on the play. It looked like a block in the back.
Brandon Barhorst, number 5, is the one that received the punt. Penalty goes against Lehman. Illegal block will push it back. 15-yard penalty, and football is going to go to the 10-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 Lehman.
Yeah, we'll see if Lehman's offense now can play up to their defense. The defense did a nice job there stopping Minster, forcing them in the punt.
Earhart. He'll move the football about 8 yards, so it'll make it 2nd down and 2 for Sidney Lehman. Gilardi, he'll connect with Cam Lee. So the Cavaliers have a 1st down, and the offense is on the move. But comes Earhart again. This time there's no room. Schmiesing, number 10, in on the stop. Number 25, Jack Heitbrink, in on the stop, and also number 56, Luke Putoff, all in on the stop for Minster as they stop Earhart. Call it a loss of a yard, make it 2nd and 11. Gilardi is going to scramble, still looking downfield.
Nice coverage there by Minster. The pass was a little low.
Tight end Bunker, the intended receiver, but off target. That makes it 3rd down and 11. Fake to Earhart. Good defense by the Wildcats. Heitbrink and Hillsman in on the stop.
So now we're going to see the rugby-style kick here, I'm sure. We've seen it every time he's punted.
Cam Lee, high snap. Short punt. It's going to hit at the Minster 40 and roll to the Wildcat 36. And now it'll be up to Minster to put some offense on the field as they dig in and hold the Cavaliers that time. So will it be the rushing attack or will they put the ball in the air?
Well, I think that advantage Minster, I guess, because I'm sure Lehman's thinking the same thing. They don't know if it's going to be pass or run. So far in the second half, they've been more successful with the pass. They gained a little bit of field position maybe on that exchange of punts.
One thing that you can notice from 1 week to the next, the Wildcats' ability to throw the football. Hillsman's much more comfortable back there, and passing attack looks pretty effective. Hillsman's going to stand back. He's going to throw long. There's Niemeyer. Ooh, just off his fingertips. Nice combination between Hillsman and Niemeyer. Niemeyer's got some outstanding speed. That time they're just a half a step off, perhaps.
Yeah, he had him beat again, probably about 3 yards, and just overthrew him just by a little bit.
Second down and 10. Hillsman's going to go left side. He's going to run it. Going to go across the Minster 45. He's out of bounds there. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, they mark it right at the 45, it looks. So he's going to be about a long yard short of a first down. Maybe call it 3rd down and 2. Football at the Minster 45. Wildcats lined up. We're ready to go. He'll go up the middle, and he will be close to the first down. Looks like he has it.
Yeah, it looks like he made it probably about a half a yard to a yard.
And still haven't given the first down.
I think they're calling for measurement, but I think he's to the 48, and he had to make it to the 47. We got a pretty good angle at that.
Yeah, we're sitting right on the play.
Yeah.
Looks like a first down, but we'll see.
But they did not ask us.
They did not ask us. Isn't that something? Can't believe it. If we were right. It's nice to be right.
There you go. Been on the other end of that a couple of times.
The funny thing is, I was thinking, I go, boy, it looks like he made it by a yard. But
yeah. I'm sitting right on the 48, so I had an advantage here, I guess.
First down for the Wildcats. 3:37 to go here in the third quarter play. Hillsman, the quarterback, Schmeezing standing right next to him. Bryce Schmeezing, the running back. Hillsman, Schmeezing, across the 45 of Lehman. Powers forward to about the 43.
That was the last man there. If he beats him, he's off to the end zone.
Two receivers to the right side for Minster. Hillsman will take the snap. Schmiesing gets the ball, trying to go wide right. He's got room, and he moves it to near the 36. First and 10 for the Wildcats, and the drive continues. The clock will start once everybody's set. Fakes to Schmiesing. Hillsman scrambling under pressure. It's caught by Schmiesing right at the first down marker. And boy, Hillsman was under intense pressure that time.
He got away with one there. You could see what he wanted to do right away, and he couldn't get it off, so he pulled it back in, and then he lobbed it, and there was two Lehman defenders right there, so he was fortunate on that one. That Schmiesing hauled that in.
Yeah, first down.
Couldn't help him out on that. We got a bad angle.
Yeah, we're not too close on that one. First and 10, Minster, and Hillsman with a snap. It'll go to Schmiesing, left side. Schmiesing's disappointed with that one, but tackle there by number 6, Owen Smith. Second down and 7.
We got a whistle, but I'm not sure. Whatever it was is fixed. Equipment probably.
Snap will come back to Hillsman, a little bit high. Schmiesing will power forward across the 20 or to near the 20. Long number 55 makes the tackle for the Cavaliers.
So they've been able to slow the 1-2 punch of Yulesman and Schmiesing down a little bit, and that might open up the outside there to Niemeyer.
Hillsman bobbles the snap, but still gets it handed off to Schmiesing in time, and he'll power forward for another nice run, and it will be close to a first down. Going to be a first down. Drive continues for Minster.
They're going to run the clock down, not snap it again here in the third quarter.
It's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. There you see our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Minster 38, Lehman 14. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
As a father of 2 teenage daughters and husband to a lovely wife, thanks, hun, it is important for me to look out for myself and my family. Fiber is one of the most important things in my day. Fiber keeps me healthy, sane, and stress-free. NKTelco Fiber, fast and reliable, keeping our household sane by keeping their devices connected.
NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Minster has the football as we begin the final quarter of play here in the second week of the high school football season. Minster and Lehman doing battle here at Minster. Wildcats on the First National Bank scoreboard with a 38-14 lead. Hillsman, he'll move forward. Pickup of 6 yards will make it second down and 4. Second and 4 for the Wildcats. Hillsman's going to go right up the middle. Brought down by number 8, Seth Brown. Third down 4.
Well, they're in 4-down territory, so they still have a chance they can run it twice, throw it twice, throw it once. A lot of doors are open for them.
Football at about the 9-yard line. Let's see what they do. Schmeezing will go to the left side, and he's going to have the first down, I do believe. Makes it 1st and goal. And of course, when you're grinding out the yardage like this, you got to give proper credit to the Minster offensive line, because they certainly are doing the job executing tonight.
Yeah, they have. Schmeezing's got a lot of speed, but it just takes that one block to get him through there, and they've done an excellent job of opening the initial hole for him.
First and goal, first ball at about the 5. Hillsman, he's going to find the end zone untouched. 10 minutes, 16 seconds left in the game, and Hillsman's in the end zone, and it's a 30-point Minster lead at 44-14. Here comes the snap. Miller with the kick. And it's wide to the left. And our score, Minster 44. There you see the replay for the touchdown. Lehman 14. And we'll return to more football action in the fourth quarter after this.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Minster has the 30-point lead, Ron, and that means the clock will begin to move a little bit faster here in this Final 10 minutes and 16 seconds.
Right, it'll be a running clock as long as the lead is kept at 30 or more.
There's the fake reverse on the kickoff, and Cavaliers will get some nice yardage out of that as number 20 Dylan Arnold navigates the football back up to the 40.
So that moving clock really
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your brand.
makes it tough for Lehman to come back. There on the replay you can see the faked reverse, and Minster is not going to be fooled by stuff like that.
There you see some of the folks here at tonight's game, red, white, and blue. Lehman with the football. Gilardi will try to get something going here. Outside of the last two possessions of the first half, Lehman's been quiet. He's going to move it upfield, across midfield, still on his feet. Going to be knocked out of bounds at the Minster 45.
Knocked out of bounds by Jonathan Niemeyer.
Gilardi looking long.
Ooh.
Pass is incomplete.
The receiver there did a nice job. He actually became the defender because Minster had the position there to intercept that football, and the receiver went up and actually knocked it away.
Gilardi again, he'll go back to throw. Pass will be incomplete.
Had him open, just threw it too high for the receiver. So this becomes a pretty big play here for Lehman, probably their biggest play of the game.
3rd down and 10. Going to be a pitch. Arnold's trying to turn the corner. And he'll be knocked out of bounds by number 15, Jonathan Niemeyer. Comes up from his defensive back position to knock him out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down and 5. And the Cavaliers pretty much.
Yeah, they have to go forward here with the clock running and
need to go for it.
Have nothing to lose here.
4th and 5. Gilardi will stop, drop back, looking downfield.
Got him.
It's complete. And fighting for yardage. Number 99, big tight end for the Cavaliers, Michael Bunker, 6'5", 215-pound junior makes the catch, and the Cavaliers are still alive. 1st and 10 at the 27. Gilardi in the pocket.
Going down. Nice pass rush there by Minster. Didn't have time.
And Heitbrink in on the stop. Three-yard loss for the Cavaliers, so it's 3rd down. Or 2nd down, 13. Girardi. Pass is incomplete. Third down, 13. Clock approaching 6 minutes. Gilardi looking to his left. Lee has it. He'll step inside the 20, still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Has enough for the 1st down, and Lehman putting together a drive here, and of course, a touchdown will stop the clock run.
Yeah, a gain of 20 on a 3rd down play. So they're hanging in there.
Gilardi. Bunker with the reception, the big tight end. Boy, he's met with 3 or 4 different Wildcats in on the stop.
Waving that ball away from his body, kind of dangerous with 3 defenders right around him, but he got away with it. They're just hitting him with some nice short passing routes.
52 Pranger in on the stop. Number 18 Mike Kettner and several other Wildcats. Pass to Buckner. Touchdown. Buckner finds the end zone. Bunker, the big tight end, and the Cavaliers use him very effectively on this drive, and the result's a touchdown. And our score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Minster 44 and Lehman 20. Denning will go for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. And with 4:48 to go, our score, Minster 44, Lehman 21. We'll be back right after this.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Lehman Cavaliers put together a very nice drive here, Ron, as clock was running against them, and they bounce back and get their 3rd score of the night with a very effective drive.
Yeah, you got to give Lehman a lot of credit. They didn't hang their head. After Minster scored, they just come right back with a touchdown of their own.
Short kick. It's going to hit at about the 30, and number 5, Carter Hogenkamp, will just take the knee, and the Wildcats will be 1st and 10 at the 30. Cavaliers went to the big tight end there, and Bunker made several catches on that drive and was a pretty effective weapon for him.
Yeah, he's been pretty impressive tonight on the receiving end. He runs a nice short route, and Gilardi put the ball right on target.
There you see the Wildcats. They get the play, and here they come, 1st and 10. Football at the 30. This will be Heitbrink, I believe. Yep. And he'll stay in bounds, and the clock will continue to run. Pickup of 2 yards by Heitbrink.
Yeah, you'd think Minster probably would keep this on the ground. Clock's at 4:13. Keep the clock running. Now the running clock is not in effect with a 23-point lead versus a 30.
Hillsman takes the snap. Heitbrink will go left side, and he'll be stopped there by number 55, Wyatt Long. 3rd down and 8. Niemeyer will go wide left. Heitbrink, he'll cut it upfield, and he'll get to about the 32 or 33, and Minster will be forced to punt the football away with 3 minutes left in the game.
They'll run the play clock down as close to 0 as they can before they would punt this ball, I would think. 20 seconds on the play clock.
Brandon Barhorse, number 5, will be deep for the Cavaliers. He'll stand at about the 30-yard line as Bryce Schmeising will be in to punt for Minster.
They're going to take the penalty and put it back 5 yards. They ran their play clock down to 0.
So there's 2:26 to go, and we've got a timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco, German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, and New Knoxville Supply bring you tonight's game between Minster and Lehman. We'd also like to remind you that tonight's game here on NKTelco Sports will be seen on cable channel 3 or on HD on channel 503 Friday, September the 2nd at 11 p.m. and Tuesday, September the 6th at 7 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. And on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Minster 44 and Lehman 21. Bryce Schmeising will be ready to punt it away for Minster. Kick across midfield. It's going to bound at the 45 and take a Lehman Catholic bounce and go to the 47. And the Cavaliers, with 2:17 to go in the ball game, will be 1st and 10.
Well, Lehman has to score, and they have to score quickly, and I would think that was going to be via the pass.
Gilardi, he'll step back under pressure. Cavaliers, Gilardi evades him, but Cam Lee will make the catch at about the 30. They'll make that number 1, Ethan New, 6'1" senior, into the lineup for the Cavaliers. 1st and 10, football to 29. Gilardi is going to throw it long for the end zone, intercepted. Isaac Schmeising will return it across the 20 and step out of bounds at about the 26. Gilardi went for broke that time, and unfortunately Isaac Schmeising intercepted the pass.
Right, he had plenty of time there, set up in the pocket, found his receiver, and threw it, and Minster made a nice play back there to intercept the ball.
Take a look at that one again.
Got all day to.
Gilardi for the end zone. Tipped. Niemeyer and Schmeising in the right spot. He's going to run it out and moves it upfield to about the 26-yard line.
And that's pretty much going to put a bow on this one.
It's going to pretty much wrap her up with 1:52 to go. And Wildcats will have the football as Cavaliers come up short on that series. New quarterback in the game, that's Jacob Hoying, a 5'10" junior.
Looks like we've got a whole new unit in there maybe for Minster.
13, Jacob Hoying is the quarterback, and also in the backfield, that's Derek Berkey, number 30. That's number 38, Brock Miller.
Number 29, A.J. Heitkamp, I think is in the game. 38, Brock Miller is in the game.
Number 17, Noah Henneking, sophomore in the lineup.
Number 21, Austin Brown.
Hoying will call the signals. He's going to hand it off to Miller. He's going to be brought down by number 32, Jared Magato. And that is probably going to be it.
As the clock, they're not going to have to snap it again.
Clock should wind down, and the two teams are going to congratulate each other at midfield. And our final score, Minster 44, Lehman 21. We'll be back to take a look at this Minster win right after this.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Dad, I think that this is the right choice.
Huh.
It's not safe anymore, you all alone in the house.
Let the fun begin. Elmwood, a lifestyle for everyone.
Minster with an impressive 44-21 win over Lehman here this evening, and a great first half of play by the Wildcats. And as you take a look at the stats, Ron Cruzy, I'm sure that is what stands out the most about tonight's win.
Yeah, it does. First down wise, Minster had 22 first downs, Lehman had 14. Rushing yards, Minster 43 rushes for 347 yards. 248 of those came from Bryce Smeezing. For Lehman, 25 rushes, 69 yards. Passing yards, 138 for Minster, 216 for Lehman. They were 19 of 30 on passing. Minster 6 of 9. 3 interceptions also for Lehman. Fumbles, Minster, they didn't have any in the second half, so they ended up with 1 fumble for the game. Penalties, we talked about that before the game. Minster had 7 last week. The end of the game, I think they did have 1 penalty there, delay of game penalty I think they took on a punt. Other than that, Lehman had 2 penalties. Time of possession, Lehman 21 minutes, 44 seconds. Minster 26 minutes and 16 seconds. So that's pretty much it for the stats. The scoring summary here in the second half at the 9:24 mark in the third quarter. A 25-yard TD pass from Yulesman to Isaac Smeezing. made the score 38-4. The kick was good. In the fourth quarter, Minster at the 10-16 mark, Yulesman with a 5-yard TD run. The kick was no good, made the score 44-14. Lehman scored 4 minutes and 48 seconds in the fourth quarter on a 7-yard TD pass from Gilardi to Buckner. The kick was good, and that made the final score 44-21.
So Minster goes to 2-0 on the season. Lehman goes to 0-2 on the season. We also have our players of the game brought to you by The Spot in Sydney and also McDonald's in Minster. And we can take a break and come back with those players of the game, or we can keep it here. Just let me know, guys. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with that announcement right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Wildcats, and for the Minster Wildcats, sponsored by McDonald's here in Minster, was Bryce Schmeezing, who had a simply an outstanding game, rushing for well over 240 yards or so. And those 2 fine young men are our stars of the game. We'd also like to thank our sponsors for bringing you tonight's game: Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco, German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwiedemann's Pharmacy, and New Knoxville Supply, bringing you tonight's game. Also, our camera crew and production crew here this evening: Kirk Kuffner, Jeff Henshin, Daniel Allen, John Quellhorst, and Isaac Sell, doing a marvelous job of bringing you tonight's game between Minster and Lehman. And once again, our final note on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard: our final score, Minster 44 and Lehman 21.